Thanks for listening so far. Hope you're getting a lot of gains with this. Today's lessons is a bit longer as we cover more material from the book. Here's today's points. 1. Life isn't just a board game. Live for others in order to improve your own life. The only way to win at the game of life is to help everyone else win first, because the most basic law of this universe can be simply stated as you only get back what you give away. As you've been practicing this right along, this is probably too logical at this point. Golden rule, law of attraction, principle of correspondence, we've been over these. If you want to succeed in business, you need to concentrate on the value of the service or product you are offering, because your client's success is the absolute measure of your own. All the money people get is just the value they give. See Hill, Hanel, Nightingale, Wattles. All of this is basic. Practice win-win. 2. How you, me, and the world around us actually works. While this book chapter goes into more detail, here's the bottom line. The world around you works exactly as you think. Probably obvious by this point. Keep holding on to those worrisome thoughts, and you'll get more to worry about. Pain, fear, irritation, impatience. You had thoughts of them first, before they happened. So release on and about everything, and start thinking a better world. 3. The 7th step of releasing. Make your behavior that which a master would do. Whatever you do, do it successfully. The more imperfectly we work, the lower down the scale we are. The action required to go free is releasing all the obstruction. Be the master you've always been. Let your light shine. You know how now. 4. Getting your life in order, cleaning your room. All life revolves around order, prediction, simplicity. The best way to improve your life, to put order into your environment, to make your life simpler and more predictable. Release consistently during your day. The scenes you view or sense in your mind are simply holding you back. You don't need a bunch of thoughts, feelings, and desires. You do need more happiness, joy, peace, and freedom. These show up as you let go of the rest. Yes, it's just that simple. 5. How you can't win them all and why you shouldn't even try. There are a small amount of people who are simply dedicated to losing, and taking you down with them. They actually don't want to be helped, but are insane enough to want to hurt everyone around them, one way or another. But remember this, when you quit beating your head against the wall, the pain will quit too. The point is to move them off your lines as simply as possible. As you calm your own mind, you get intuitive action to take to help these others move off your lines. Just keep releasing to improve your world, even as these show up. The other 99 plus or minus % will appreciate everything you do for them. 6. How can what am I achieve my personal freedom? To answer this question, you have to drop using the mind. The mind is really only composed of thoughts. Thoughts are simply collected solutions to problems in the past, hoping that we might run into that problem in the future and have a ready answer to use. But our minds can't really answer a question. It only poses more questions and analysis and reaction about the original thought, so that thinking is just a series of thoughts strung together in a loose association. Unless you think in disciplined patterns, force your mind to think in a concentrated approach, your mind winds up with thoughts widely different from what you started out. Concentrate on releasing what comes up. As you calm your mind, then you'll get your own answer to this question. 7. The fiction of death and living. It's only really love. Sin, money, the government, taxes, and death are all fictions. They are various games we play to amuse ourselves. They are all used to enforce basic desires of approval, control, and security. Of all those 5, none except death occur anywhere in the natural world. The ancient Polynesians held that death is just a dream. We waken in a new dream, or quit wakening in this one. And this concept is shared by many more ancient religions and philosophies. Even the early Christian churches had quite different ideas than the dogmas currently preached. But just take this idea for checking. Once you truly get over the fear of death, which Levinson held as basic below all other desires, then you no longer have to have those desires in your life, and you'll find instead that peace that passes all understanding. Try this one out for yourself. 8. What is your path? How do you find your way? One key point has to be covered here. Your path is entirely your own. There is only one way for you, and that is the one you pick out and resolve for yourself. This idea of using the releasing technique to get everything you really want in life, that doesn't work for everyone. I recommend it, it's worked marvelous for me and others. That doesn't mean it's a key point of your own path. Only you can make that decision. Remember the phrase, no one school has all the teachers. And as well, while you're working to get your own freedom, you have to work at helping people find their own. As no two people are identical, neither are their paths. 9. Now you know your own path. What's next? Mostly just working on stilling the mind has done wonders. But the 1-2 punch of releasing any thought that comes in, followed by asking, what's that thought coming from, took me right back to what am I? And that has produced the best results. While I can't say the mind is completely stilled all the time, I am having wider and wider gaps in time where there are no thoughts, and I can simply enjoy a very peaceful existence. Just being the witness, as Levinson covered so often. Because when you still the mind, in my experience, there's not much choice or reason to do anything else. Once you quiet the mind, you start living more intuitionally. More and more inspiration enters your life, and as you follow those hunches, life becomes far more interesting and exciting and beautiful. You've begun your spiritual retraining, learning to live the rest of your life as the master you have always had within you. But that's just what I've found. You're going to have to test this for yourself, because that's your path, the one you alone can walk. Good hunting.